Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Through the Curtain Live. We're coming to you tonight from Aylett, Virginia for CPW's Doomsday. As usual, it's Tommy T joined by Double K and Smokey Z running our audio for us. So Double K, great night to be here in Aylett. You can tell that there's a feverish pitch inside this facility tonight.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, there's a tension in the air, along with a lot of heat.
Yes, there's a lot of heat.
But definitely a lot of tension, and it's starting to meet it.
It's
How about one?
as we're getting ribbed a little bit by what a man, Rip Sawyer.
Wait a minute. You want to say that again?
What a man, Rip Sawyer. And now, one of our favorites, Pork Chop Johnson, coming out. He's waving for somebody from the back. And the All-American, Jeremy Rose.
What's that? It looks like he showed up with some handcuffs he was swinging around right there.
That's what it looks like.
All right.
That's what it looks like. The Atomic Dog trying to wind up his fans here inside the King William Volunteer Fire
To be
Department.
honest, I hope that was a set of handcuffs he was wearing, because to wear an outfit like A-Phone's got on right now, somebody needs to handcuff him and get him out of here.
You know, unlike what we've seen Ace wear in the past, he's actually wearing matching tights with his jacket tonight.
I mean, when have you ever seen a turquoise zebra wearing Elmer Fudd? Come on.
I've never seen a turquoise zebra,
It will be one fall.
we get the opportunity to see it tonight.
We're looking at it right now. It's right in front of us.
Special stipulation.
Absolutely.
And
Brent Fleener back with us tonight after the vicious attack he received just a month ago.
He's looking good,
will
though.
be
He looks
handcuffed
great.
to the
All wounds are healed, and he looks like he's ready to go. Sounds like he's ready to go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first.
We've got a special stipulation in this match.
By his best friend, Ace Dalton.
Ace Dalton
Weighing in tonight at 242 pounds
Gonna be
from
handcuffed
Mercy, Maryland.
to the All-American Jeremy Rhodes.
Rip Sawyer. His opponent hails
Rip,
from Maryland,
Giving a
Georgia.
little bit of a pose there for the camera.
Okay, it's almost like Rip's trying to pick a fight over here.
It seems that way.
It seems like he's trying to pick a little bit of a fight.
And of course,
He needs to
the man
stay on that side of the barricade where he's safe.
That sounds like a good idea.
It might,
Sounds like a good
maybe
idea.
Ace needs to cool him down with that little spray they got.
Yes. We know that
He's coming in a little hot right now.
He uses that spray when he's feeling the heat from the ladies. So we've got Pork Chop Johnson now trying to ensure that the stipulation is followed through. Here we go. Rip Sawyer to the outside. Ace Dalton.
Mr. Dalton.
Ace Dalton.
One further stipulation. Brother, if you ain't in cuffs in 10 seconds, this man is automatically disqualified.
Oh! That's a heavy stipulation.
9.
You know what, though? We can't do that. We can't have that. We need Pork Chop Johnson to get his hands on him and teach him a lesson.
I'm sure they'll fit you.
Yeah.
They have all sizes for criminals. 4.
Because that outfit is a
Here we
crime.
go.
Oh, absolutely, without question.
Nicey. Okay, there we go.
The handcuffs are on. Ace Dalton is officially handcuffed to the All-American Jeremy Rhodes.
Jeremy Rhodes, right. Wow, okay.
Perhaps going to give a little bit.
He took the hat off. Jeremy Rhodes takes off the Elmer Fudd
Rub the
hat.
bald spot on the back of Ace Dalton's head.
He did. He did.
Jeremy Rhodes should be careful. He doesn't want to generate any heat from Ace Dalton.
Well, he's got a free hand. He can still get to the spray.
The Atomic Dog looks like he is ready to go. Pork Chop Johnson actually looks like he's dropped a little bit of weight.
That and yeah, I mean he looks good. He looks like he's in fighting shape tonight. We definitely know he's in a fighting spirit
Yes, but we've seen him this way for the past several shows that he's been in.
This is going to be interesting. It's going to be good to see.
And now we have Rip Sawyer, who instead of facing Jeremy Rhodes in this particular situation, he's going to have to go one-on-one with Rip Sawyer himself. So who's your pick for this match, Double K?
You know what? I'm going to go against popular vote. I'm going to go against my own popular vote. I think Rip Sawyer comes out with the win.
Do you think he remains undefeated here in CPW?
I think he finds a way to win underhandedly.
Well, that wouldn't be a shocker.
There's going to be a way. I don't know what it's going to be because the turquoise zebra is handcuffed to the All-American Jeremy Rhodes out here. So, Rip's going to have to dig deep into that bag of, we'll call it experience.
Yes.
To find whichever underhanded tactic he's going to use.
Good lockup to start the action between Rip Sawyer and the Atomic Dog. Rip seems a little surprised that Porkchop Johnson was able to hold his own there.
Well, I don't know why he would be surprised. I mean, Porkchop's done nothing but prove time and time again that he can go.
Absolutely.
He can go with anybody that they put in the ring.
Absolutely. But he hasn't quite been in the ring against the likes of Rip Sawyer. Oh! Nice shoulder block. Rip Sawyer down. Rip again seems to be caught a little bit off guard by the offense of the Atomic Dog, Porkchop Johnson.
I mean, I don't know why Rip would have come out here and taken this match lightly. But it definitely looks like he is grossly underestimated the Atomic Dog right now.
Well, and we've got Ace Dalton handcuffed to Jeremy Rhodes. Ace playing a little bit of a factor.
Oh, okay.
Rip Sawyer taking down the Atomic Dog. Oh, not sure what just happened there. Rip Sawyer down.
Rip is down, grabbing his knee. I know Porkchop took a shot to the forehead. I don't know if it was from the knee. Okay.
Oh, headbutt to the knee.
He's going to work that knee.
The Atomic Dog. We've got Ace Dalton. We've got no spare key.
No spare keys here.
And even if we had one, you wouldn't get it. So Ace Dalton asking for a spare key. Not going to get it from this crew for sure.
No, I think if I had one, it's gone.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't getting it even if
he
we
wasn't
did.
getting it.
So Porkchop Johnson, Rip's going to Irish whip into the opposing corner. High elbow to the forehead of Porkchop Johnson. Another Irish whip into the corner. He misses the elbow. Porkchop with a headbutt. And now we've got a simple headlock by Porkchop Johnson. It's Ace
I'm
Dalton.
telling you, Ace is trying his best to get involved in this match, man.
He is trying. He is trying. I don't know how successful he's going to be, but he is trying. Porkchop off the ring. Another shoulder tackle, and Rip goes down again.
Injury, his injured shoulder.
Another headbutt into the knee by Porkchop. He seems to have exposed an injury for Rip Sawyer here.
Yeah. But I think the injury to Rip just occurred about 3 to 4 minutes ago.
And that mishap that occurred, is Porkchop going to go for a figure four here?
I don't know if it was a mishap. I think Rip went for a knee to the head, the lethal head of the Atomic Dog, and he landed that knee, but he paid the price.
That could be the case.
I think that's the case right there.
Porkchop Johnson.
I'm going to tell you what,
wrenching on the knee.
Ace Dalton has begged every single person he can find around ringside for a key to this handcuff.
Well, he needs to give back the key to whatever wardrobe he stole that outfit from.
I don't know.
Sawyer kicks to the chest. Rip back up. He goes down. Toe hold. Porkchop Johnson down. That was a well-executed drop toe hold from Rip Sawyer.
He still hasn't let go of that ankle either.
Nope. This has been a great match to start off CPW's night here in Aylett. Rip holding onto the ropes to apply a little bit of leverage. Pork Chop hits the ropes.
Underhanded, I told you. Good job by the ref there.
The ref breaks the count. There looks to be an earpiece in the official's ear. That would be new for CPW.
That is new. And that is an earpiece. It's
So here we go.
Okay. I don't know.
Pork Chop Johnson, strike to the back of the knee. Rip Sawyer down against the middle rope.
I'm going to tell you, man, Rip's not going to be able to walk after this match.
Another headbutt to the knee. Rip Sawyer has struggled each time that he's been on the mat. He has struggled to get back to his feet. Ace Dalton continuing to look for a key.
He's complaining now that his wrist hurts.
Well,
and we've got Brent Fleener involved now. We've got security staff involved.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who, if anybody, is going to be willing to give Ace Dalton a key.
I mean, I'm not sure about you, but I typically do not walk around with handcuff keys in my pocket.
No, I don't know that I've ever been in a situation where I've needed them.
I mean, I can't say that. Every group has that wild one.
That's
fair. Group, and so I can't say the same thing. However,
well, Smokey can't either. He was close enough to him in that cul-de-sac.
This is true.
That he needed that. He may have ended up
needing the key to the safe that giant belt buckle was carried in.
That's right. That's right. Rip Sawyer now taking advantage of the injured arm of Pork Chop Johnson.
Oh, wow. He is wrenching down on it.
He has.
Let's just give a quick second of silence to see if the fans that are listening can hear the screams coming out of Pork Chop right now.
You can clearly hear him striking the mat. The fans trying to will him back to his feet.
He's coming. Here he comes. He's finding that
shoulder right into the turnbuckle.
He was finding it.
Yes. Oh no. Irish whip, and Pork Chop is down. For yet this match, what seemed to be all in Pork Chop Johnson's favor has quickly turned into a mountain for him to climb.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm not 100% sure what his injury is, but when he came to the ring tonight, that left shoulder down to his elbow was heavily wrapped.
Yes.
But since that time, Rip has yanked that wrap off, and he is
Rip just pulled something out of his boot and struck Pork Chop in the shoulder with it.
You can see it. You can see it sticking out of the top of his boot.
I have no idea what it was, but it looked to be a metallic object, and he struck Pork Chop Johnson in the shoulder with it. Pork Chop rolling himself back to his feet, strikes at the midsection, breaks the hold. Rip with the rake to the eyes. Double axe handle to the back. And now, this is where you see vintage wrestling from Rip Sawyer.
Yep. He's leading from the front right now.
He is. He is.
It took him a little bit to get there, but he is right now leading from the front.
Midsection from Pork Chop Johnson. And he gets struck again. Pork Chop goes to the ground. Folks, again, we are coming to you tonight live from Aylett, Virginia, the K. William Volunteer Fire Department for CPW's Doomsday. And right now we are watching Rip Sawyer in the ring with Pork Chop Johnson, the Atomic Dog. Rip with the upper hand. What looks to be almost a blatant choke, and then again working that shoulder.
I'm not so sure how much more Pork Chop can take of that.
No, Pork Chop is looks like he's winding down now.
Yeah, the energy's there, the intensity is fading. He's trying his best, but I just don't know where he's going to pull from now.
No, I don't know. He's trying again. Headbutts to the midsection. Both men down after striking each other. Looks like it was a headbutt to headbutt. Ace
Well,
Dalton.
we know who's going to win that battle.
Well, we do. Jeremy Rhodes trying to Ace Dalton just pulled Jeremy Rhodes against the ring post.
What is that in the ring right now?
I don't know. It looks like somebody left their groceries.
It's a bag from the local convenience store.
That's what it looks like.
But
Ace Dalton has
tell
now
what's
gotten
in it.
out of the handcuffs thanks to some help. Jeremy Rhodes down. Pork Chop Johnson rolled up. Rip Sawyer.
He's got the tights. He's got the tights. And the rope.
2. That is a 3 count. And Pork Chop,
You know what?
has now lost.
Let's call it what it is. And it's something I've never seen. I just watched a man cheat to win twice in one move.
That's true.
Rip actually cheated to win that match twice, all in one move.
Yes.
He had tights and rope.
Yep.
And how the referee
Now
didn't see that, I have no idea.
Pork Chop Johnson has been handcuffed to the middle rope.
This is not good. Oh, the milk bone, dog bone. They were in that bag.
That was a dog bone that the Atomic Dog just got struck with.
Wow. Jeremy Rhodes is hitting.
Jeremy
down
Rhodes
over
being
the
manhandled on the outside.
Come on, somebody stop this.
The bell continuing to ring. There is no help for Pork Chop Johnson in the
Somebody's
ring.
got to come out and stop
Ace
this
Dalton's
mess.
got a box of milk bones.
Come on, man. What a... Oh, no. He's cramming the milk bones in Pork Chop Johnson's face. I can't say that. Oh, my God. Somebody's got to stop this.
This has crossed a new line for Rip Sawyer and Ace Dalton.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's got the weightlifting belt. And I don't know if the fans were able to hear that or not, but that is the belt of Rip Sawyer, the weightlifting belt that is being slapped across the back of Pork Chop Johnson. Pork Chop left helpless in the ring.
I cannot believe that nobody has come out to stop
Nobody.
this. The referee's outside the ring. Come on.
Jeremy Rhodes has now gotten back to his feet, trying to make his way into the ring. Jeremy Rhodes wasn't even dressed to compete for tonight.
He was just here for support.
Now Rip Sawyer and Ace Dalton taking his grandmother's lampshade outfit back to the locker room.
I told you. I called it. What did I say before this match started? He's going to find some underhanded way to win this match. And I'll be damned if that's not exactly what he did.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. That is exactly what
Now
he
somebody's got to find a key, or Pork Chop Johnson's going to be in the ring for the entirety of the night.
did. I believe they finally got the keys. Pork Chop Johnson is livid. Livid, as well he should be after the way he was treated
Right.
by Ace Dalton.
I mean, honestly, look, we've said some really nice things and some good things in the past about Rip and Ace. We've said some not so nice things about them. But I'm going to tell you tonight, they've earned every negative thing that we've ever said about them.
Absolutely.
That was a pathetic display.
We just heard Brent Fleener, who seems to have reached his level of maximum frustration with CPW. He just told the officials if everything that goes on inside of this facility, if CPW's management won't do something about it, he will. So what does that entail?
Who knows? I mean,
for the folks here in Aylett.
I mean, tell me, let's think about it. Brent Fleener has got to be at a breaking point after the last time that we were here.
Yeah.
The last time that we were here for a CPW match, he was severely beaten in the walkthrough right there. I mean, bloody, battered, feathers.
You know, some poor dog
I think that was maple syrup.
We're going.
That was not used as a life-saving tactic. They were
Throwing milk
was
bones
not.
all over the building. How you doing, young man?
Oh my God! What a
Five.
That was
What'd you think of
despicable.
tonight's opening contest, brother?
despicable.
Now,
Well, that's all right.
What I will say is, what a match to start off the night here
Stick with me,
in
brother.
CPW's Doomsday.
You know, before all that unfolded there at the end, I was thinking that this was a really intense way to kick off a show.
I was on Facebook. It was like, man,
That's how you set a tone.
like, yeah,
Absolutely.
so
That's
sorry,
how you
I
set
heard
the
these
tone
things.
right there.
Deserved every shot.
They're now sweeping up the dog biscuits, so we can move on to our next contest for the night.
That was, wow.
Smokey Z, you hanging out okay over there? Just figured I'd check on you. Just figured I'd check on you.
Best meal you'll have it here tonight.
Double K, it's warm in here this evening.
It's really hot. I've already shed my hat. My head was just dripping wet. How's that hot dog
Your
treating
head
you over there?
Your head was sweating?
My head was sweating.
I'm like, chill, folks, man.
Have you
You
seen
can't
my
say
head?
anything looking at that.
Have you seen my head? It sweats all day
You know
long.
what I think would be a good look for you? I think you should start wearing headbands. You know what? You should put a headband on every time.
That
you come
might
to
be
work.
the one thing that I hate you more for than anything else you've ever said to me.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. And you know, I know where you can get one. He's not been around in a while, but I'm sure KR Superstar has one of his little tracksuit headbands laying around that he got from Baby Gap that you could probably wear. Yeah, that's it, because you have no hair, he has hair. It may work.
So I'm going to kill Double K's mic for the rest of the night so that I don't have to listen to him talk. But back to the action in the ring, we've got L.A. Tank that is getting in the ring, escorted by what looks to be a manager.
That's new. That's new
That
for
is
him.
new. And he's come to the ring with a rope, a large rope.
I mean, honestly, when's the last time you saw somebody in a wrestling ring come out with a rope like that with any sort of good intention?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Right, exactly.
In fact, I think the last time I did see it, it was attached to a cowbell, and JBL was doing it on Tuesday night. Well, back then it was SmackDown.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. Here we go. What is this match going to be? You want to know?
What's it going to be, Double K?
Oh, it's going to be Smash Mouth.
We always got to have at least one every show.
Well, it always typically happens during a Gordon Braswell match.
That's true.
Gordon looks good. Yeah, looks like he's ready to go again. Like we said about pork chop, it looks like he's in fighting shape.
Yeah. LA Tank looks the same.
Just big.
Yeah.
Just big.
But he moves well for a big guy.
He really does. I feel like Gordon's got some new music, maybe?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest
I don't remember that
will be
being
one
music
fall with a
before.
10-minute time limit. Introducing first, he was led to the ring by his manager and advisor, who is a legend in our sport, and he makes his return here tonight. Iceberg Cool, weighing in tonight at 276 pounds,
So,
hailing from
LA
the
Tank now has a
South.
manager.
Very cool, baby. I remember him from years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And his opponent went tonight at 218 pounds. He hails from the rough and rugged Richmond, Virginia neighborhood of Oregon Hill. He is the
He's a downtown Richmond boy.
hardcore madman, known as Gordon Braswell.
So I'm going to be honest.
Your referee, Mr. Todd
They build
Myers.
LA Tank at 276.
That's a heavy 276.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. That is a big guy, and it's not a bad big. It's
No.
just- that's a large individual who I feel like probably tips the scale a little bit more than 276.
Well, that's why it's billed as.
But think about it. Right. But think about it this way. At 276, we'll say. Think of the way he moves around that ring. He's very fluid in the ring. He moves so well. He's quick.
Now we're going to see LA Tank versus Gordon Braswell. Good tie up, and there's the power of LA
There
Tank.
it is.
Clearly, Gordon Braswell not expecting that.
No. He looks like he's a little taken back right now.
Well, LA Tank's a big guy. And Gordon Braswell, not so big.
Well, I mean, Braswell is a good-sized guy. That just shows you how big Tank really is.
This is true. Irish whip off the ropes, misses for the clothesline, misses again. Braswell coming, crossbody, LA Tank down. Quickly back to his feet. Nice arm drag there. Second arm drag. LA Tank being tossed around by Gordon Braswell.
I promise you he's not used to that.
I can guarantee you he's
being
not.
thrown around like that.
I can guarantee you he's not used to that.
I think he was looking at you like he was hungry. Tank, he walked over here to the rail to catch a breather, and he looked at you like, you know, he was looking at you with that piece of hot dog thing you got on there.
You're not going to eat this hot dog. So
You're
don't
not
talk
either.
about it. LA Tank going to apply the pressure across the top rope. Braswell's in a bad way
That
right
was
now.
a shot to the stomach right there. Oh, Iceberg Cool. Using is that a belt?
That's his belt.
He used his belt to choke Gordon Braswell, the belt and the second rope.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. LA Tank now applying the pressure. Iceberg Cool once again getting involved.
I'll tell you what, man.
That is a vicious choke.
I mean, that thing is in there. That belt is tight. I'll tell you, Braswell spent about the last 3 to 5 minutes with his neck draped across one of the ropes. Just
And he's been from side to side to
yeah,
side.
he's been on.
Braswell looks like he's going to mount a little bit of offense here. LA Tank.
No, I don't mean this to be funny, but he's finally got a minute to breathe here and gather himself to get back in this match. What is he doing back on the ring again?
Oh, and that was reversed. Braswell into the corner. Iceberg Cool has definitely played, and he's at it again.
Again? Oh my goodness, man!
He has
This time he's laying in some shots.
definitely trying to play his own hand in this match.
Wait, did he say something about a ponytail?
Well, neither one of those guys have a ponytail, so I'm not sure who they would be
Braswell does
talking
not
about.
have a ponytail. He's sporting your haircut, dude.
So does LA Tank. Braswell on the receiving end of the blow there from LA Tank. Again, moves around very well inside the ring. Iceberg Cool
I
giving
think
some
he's planning
advice
to
from
move
the
on
outside.
Braswell right now.
Misses the elbow. Braswell with the drop kick. Iceberg Cool. Iceberg Cool. Almost taunting
I
Braswell.
tell you, he was taking the jacket off, trying to entice Braswell into a fight with him.
Yeah.
All right, Tank's taking his time on the outside right now.
He is. Braswell very quick on him as they get.
Iceberg Cool's interrupted the count. I'm 100% sure that LA Tank has been outside for at least 1-10 count. Maybe a couple.
Without any question.
Maybe a couple at this point.
Without any question.
I'll tell you what, he is stalling for time.
Well, in LA Tank, getting the upper hand here, because, well, not necessarily LA Tank getting an opportunity to rest.
I feel like
but so is Gordon Braswell.
Braswell's pulling him literally by his chin back into the ring, or at least back up onto the apron. Oh, wow.
LA Tank on top of Braswell. Braswell unable to kick out. LA Tank will take the victory there.
I think we've got to give an assist to Iceberg Cool here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now from where we're sitting, I couldn't see it for sure, but if I had to put money on it, Iceberg Cool was holding Braswell's foot down, and he couldn't kick out.
That's entirely possible. Iceberg Cool was a prominent factor in this match from start to finish.
Absolutely. He was as involved as either Braswell or LA Tank were involved.
Yep.
Man, we might need some air conditioners at some point installed in here.
It is warm inside the King William Volunteer Fire Department here in Aylett. Without a doubt, the fans that are here tonight are clearly dedicated to CPW, or else I'm not sure they would brave the heat to stay here for the show.
It is amazing to see the support that the fans bring to these events.
It sure is.
Each and every time we're here, we see new faces. We see a lot of the same supporters. But each time we're here, we see a lot of new people. And if you look around right now, each and every fan in here is engaged and involved in the action. I've said it before. This is a great way to spend a Saturday night in Aylett, Virginia. It really is.
Absolutely. You can definitely tell that Gordon Braswell is not happy with the results of this match. He is clearly
did Tank hold his foot or not?
upset about.
Hold on.
If we're going to answer that question, no, Tank did not hold his foot.
That's true.
Yes or no? Did he hold Gordon's foot?
The fans now clarifying for the official that
sounds pretty overwhelming to
his
me.
foot was being held
We'll have to look at
during the
that.
altercation.
I told you I thought it was being held. Smokey and I both agreed on that.
For the next show, we've got to make sure that Smokey's got a mic.
Instead of a vape?
Instead of a vape.
Okay.
Right now he's got the vape.
He seems pretty happy and content with it, though.
He does. He spends a lot of time with his lips wrapped around it. So we are now waiting for the next match. We can now see CPW management is engaging in conversation with Brent Fleener as well as Gordon Braswell.
But Braswell is absolutely livid, and he has every right to be.
And I see the official. I also see, is that the Deputy Commissioner, Ronnie DeVault, over there I see?
Did he finally get up from the children's table?
Yeah, probably.
And lost his dress.
Yes, thankfully.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay, so CPW Brass brings it to us like this. Gotta ask you. So, not tonight, but in a very, very soon, very near future matchup here in the furnace, how would you like to see
in the furnace?
I like
Braswell, LA Tank, in a no-holds-barred street fight in this building, Aylett, Virginia?
I'm up to that.
That's a big announcement from CPW Brass.
Smokey Z gives 2 thumbs up on that.
That's right.
Street fight right here in the furnace.
Gordon Braswell versus LA Tank in an Aylett street fight.
They want to see him.
In an Aylett street fight. I'm always down for a street fight.
Absolutely.
Gordon Braswell
Somehow I don't find that surprising. Big round of applause.
making
for
his
the
announcement
hardcore madman.
that he doesn't have to wait.
He's ready to go right this
Yeah,
second.
he's ready to go right now.
So we have your attention. Aylett, Virginia.
Clearly. Oh, what?
We heard this last time we were here.
I do hear. I hear it.
I'm looking up top. Last time he came from basically the rafters. I'm looking up there this time, and I don't see him up there.
He looks to be coming.
Oh, okay. I see him now. The fans don't seem to care too much for it.
No. But this is yet another episode from Jefferson Amati as he is playing his violin very well, mind you.
To be honest with you, could there be more snobby of a name?
No, I don't think so. In fact, I think the only snobbier that you could get would be if your name was KR Tiny Star. That might be the only more snobby name that exists here. Or Humphrey J. DuPont, the 3,450th.
I was going to say, what chapter of that are we on now?
Jefferson Amati.
I'll be honest with you, I do feel like I need a nap.
Yeah.
That was so peaceful. The music was peaceful, but just the attitude and the booze that go along with it,
Clearly, he does not seem to be fazed by the booze that he's getting from the crowd. He's going to continue to play his violin.
What is this guy's deal?
And he's making his way around the ring. Just moments away from being right here in front of myself, Double K, and Smokey Z.
I mean, he's got Brent Fleeter just tailing him right now.
Yeah,
And he's completely ignoring him as one would think somebody with the name Jefferson Amati would do.
yeah, I was not aware that we were attending a concert. I thought we were attending a wrestling event. Jefferson now walking directly in front of us as he's making his way.
He has yet to acknowledge anybody.
He has now stopped. That's
I'm glad it's only him. I was getting ready to call the Humane Society. I thought two cats were killing each other.
Brent Fleeter, the voice of CPW, always full of clever remarks. I don't think I've ever heard someone say that a violin sounded like two cats killing each other.
Nope. I mean, that was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's on par with some of the things I've said. But Jefferson Amati now still playing back to the entranceway as he looks at the crowd.
So I think we're finally going to get to hear from him.
Brent Fleeter is meeting with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jefferson Amati, and the pleasure has been all yours.
Jefferson Amati telling the fans now that the pleasure is theirs.
They just let us know that we're welcome for his performance. Right, yeah. What a, well, I can't say it. I can't say
To be
it.
real honest, I was getting ready to call the Humane Society. I thought two cats were killing each other outside. Thank goodness. Well,
I mean,
Brent Fleeter now sharing his remarks with the whole CPW universe.
it's one thing to be sophisticated and aristocratic and things like that. That's fine if that's who you are. But don't cram it down my throat.
Right.
Do not cram it down my throat.
Well, if his goal
And then tell me I'm welcome for hearing it.
Yeah.
Come on.
if his goal is to irritate folks, I think he's definitely on the right track. Definitely on the right track. Brent Fleener back in the ring. Looks like they're going to move on to our next match here at CPW's Doomsday. Oh, and there is our CPW Mid-Atlantic champion, Ethan Cross.
Yeah. He is not in a good mood either, man.
He is not in a good mood as he walks around with the CPW title over his shoulder. We got to see him win that title just a month ago in the Ultimate X match.
I still say the way that he came down with that title in that match, dropping it and then catching it with his feet, that was amazing. To me, that was unbelievable.
Absolutely.
But I mean, we say this about this guy all the time. You know, he needs to start calling himself the time traveler. Because he's been doing it so long, he's been on our show, interviewed, so it's no secret that he is of a little bit higher age than most of these guys.
Sure.
But he just seems to be ageless.
He truly is the ageless wonder. We dubbed him as that when he was on our show. That was the moment that we gave him that moniker. He has now started to use it himself.
He actually has.
On his social media pages.
Well, I mean, it's accurate. I can't think of anything more fitting. He's one of the most athletic guys that we get to see on a regular basis.
Yeah.
He defies the limits of
He's
what
the
someone his
CPW
age
Atlantic
should be able
champion
to
for a
do.
reason.
Absolutely.
His opponent.
I take him out, show him what dominance is about. I'm a hitting man for hire, you rock it down with the count, move him out. A title I'm never leaving without.
Waiting for his opponent.
I'm taking all of you out, take him out, show him what dominance is about. I'm a hitting man for hire, you rock it down for the count, move him out. A title I'm never leaving without. Take the win, it's Mr. Women, I'm taking all
And
of
his
you out.
opponent.
Welcome to my world,
This looks to be a new talent. I'm not familiar with this one.
Definitely a newcomer to CPW. Oh, he brought a body bag with him.
He did bring a body bag with him.
Okay.
No exceptions, victorious is the mention. Bear witness to one no legend. Trinity and protection, relentless, plus aggressive. Keep moving up the ascension. Nobody here is the mention. Step into my break, your next step is the funeral. Eternally persistent is everything that I'm moving through. Take a man for hire.
I don't know about you, but if I was in the ring and he threw a body bag at me, I'd feel some kind of way about it.
Yeah, I definitely would.
And it wouldn't be a good way.
Aylett, Virginia, it's on now. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest will be 2 of 3 falls
2 out of 3 falls
for the Mid-Atlantic Championship.
for the CPW
And
title.
introducing
I think this is promising.
weighing in tonight at 238 pounds. He hails from where X marks the spot. He is the Hitman for hire. He is Mr. Graham.
Mr. Grimm.
Mr. Grimm, the hitman for hire.
Okay.
And his
Body bag in hand.
I like it.
been handed something to read.
I don't know what to tell you, but I like it.
He is the greatest Mid-Atlantic champion in CPW history. He is the man you all paid hard-earned money to see. He is the human highlight reel and the reigning Mid-Atlantic champion. He is Ethan Cross.
Is it me, or was Ethan Cross just proclaimed, self or otherwise, we'll need to verify later, the greatest Mid-Atlantic champion in CPW history?
That was indeed the proclamation that was made.
Okay.
Whether it be by himself or the voice of CPW, Brent Fleener,
I mean-
it was made.
But here again, you know what? Somebody prove it otherwise.
Absolutely.
Somebody prove otherwise. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. Don't agree with it. but come out here and let's see what you got.
Right. If you're gonna
Body bag in the face again. Oh,
Mr. Grimm right out of the corner. Ethan Cross completely caught off guard
right.
here.
All right, really quick. First 30 seconds, first impression, go.
Intense, high velocity, powerful, and relentless. That's what I see
The only
from
thing
Mr.
you
Grimm.
missed was extremely aggressive.
Yes. Ethan Cross, not a big guy regardless, but clearly one of the more intense. Good grief. Ethan Cross just thrown clear across the ring. Clear across the ring from, one corner to the other.
Oh my God.
One corner to the other. He was thrown clear.
Again. Oh my God.
I have never seen Ethan Cross. I've never seen a CPW star manhandled that way.
No.
I mean, it's like he's
It's
playing.
like we're going again.
He's playing with a toy. He's playing with a toy.
I tell you what, I'm at a little bit of a loss for words on this guy right now. Ethan Cross is over here trying to figure out when the truck hit him, how big was that truck that hit him, and what day it is.
Yeah, I don't think Ethan Cross has any idea what's going on right now in this match.
No, I thought he's completely, wow. You know, we've seen Ethan Cross win. We've seen Ethan Cross lose. I've never seen him straight up physically beaten the way that this match has started off.
No, I got to tell you, if Mr. Grimm was out to set an impression here at CPW Doomsday, he's done it so far with me.
He's made an impression with me already.
Yeah, he has done it so far with me.
Right out of the gate, man.
Ethan Cross now mounting some sort of offense.
He needed to. He needed to.
Mr. Grimm
Quickly.
still struggling. We're at a 7 count. Ethan and Mr. Grimm on the outside. Ethan, Mr. Grimm momentarily into the ring and then came back out.
Yeah,
Ethan's going to break the count. Strong elbow from Ethan Cross rocks Mr. Grimm.
I feel like Grimm's planning something right here.
He's back in the corner of the guardrail. Ethan Cross, strong strike to the chest of Ethan Cross. Those forearms are not something to be taken lightly. I mean, he's just beating Ethan Cross.
Oh no! Woo! This is not going to end well. And it did not.
The power from Mr. Grimm.
Wow! This dude has power on reserve.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Ethan Cross.
He's just turned. Hey, he's turning Ethan Cross into a rag doll. Even when Ethan has. Oh!
He now has Ethan Cross's arms draped over the bottom rope.
Even when Ethan has mounted some offense, it hasn't mattered.
No.
Oh my goodness!
I'm pretty sure that our fans could just hear that slap.
Well, they're lucky because I felt it. You're lucky if you only heard it.
I'm pretty sure Ethan's soul felt it.
My, well, he doesn't have one now. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a chop. He reached in his chest with that chop and took his soul out. Pretty sure that's what just happened.
It was definitely a strike. I mean, good gracious.
This dude is just powerful, man.
Good.
Okay. And you know what? He's big, he's powerful, he's aggressive, but he can go. Look at this.
And he can move. A big splash there coming from Mr. Grimm, he misses. Ethan Cross dodges it.
Yeah, smart. He just kicked out and threw him halfway across the ring.
Ethan Cross back to his feet. Ethan has struggled to mount any kind of offense in this match. Mr. Grimm on his back. And if you're Ethan Cross, you got to think this is where he wants to keep Mr. Grimm, on his back. Because every time Mr. Grimm's on his feet and he gets his hands on Ethan Cross doesn't do so well. Ethan Cross trying to take advantage. Strong double axe handle there to the back of Mr. Grimm. Mr. Grimm down to one knee. Strong right hand from Ethan Cross. Strike to the midsection from Mr. Grimm. Ethan now stumbling away. Another straight right hand. Knee to the face. Mr. Grimm still on one knee.
Jeez. I still just can't get over it, man.
Ethan trying to work Mr. Grimm up.
You know, this match has gone beyond Smash Mouth. I'm going to come up with something else.
Good grief. A massive side body drop there from Mr. Grimm.
I'm going to tell you what.
Ethan Cross.
I think Ethan's. Wow.
That's going to give Mr. Grimm the first fall.
Yep.
By a disqualification.
I tell you what, I'm not going to lie. I was so caught up in what all was going on, I forgot this was 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
And I think Ethan Cross is in that stage right now of what in the hell do I have to do to win this match? Where did this guy come from?
We've got John Washington out here as Ethan Cross takes advantage of it.
RC Lovin just drags John Washington. Oh,
and he just struck John Washington. RC Lovin getting involved in this fight. John Washington being beaten.
That is how you take control. Oh, he's still swinging on him, and they're already gone back through the curtain. Cheap pop.
Ethan Cross just getting up there. Mr. Grimm on his back. Ethan Cross trying to take advantage of Mr. Grimm being on his back. Mr. Grimm was the victim of several cheap shots while we were transitioning from the first fall to the second fall and during John Washington's interference.
Well, I think right now Ethan Cross is focused on the wrong thing. He spent about 2 solid minutes there posing and taunting the crowd.
Well, it worked.
Okay.
It paid off. Ethan Cross now with 1 fall. We're tied. 1 fall apiece. Ethan Cross, Mr. Grimm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially tied now.
Did you see that little sneaky smile that we just got from Ethan Cross right there?
So now we are in a sudden death mode. The next fall wins.
If I'm Ethan Cross, I'll pin him right now.
I don't think you let him get back to his feet.
I'll pin him right now.
I don't think you should, in any way, shape, or form, let him get back to his feet right now. That's not going to end well if you're Ethan Cross.
Oh.
Still attacking the lower body parts of Mr. Grimm. He does not want Mr. Grimm to get back up. And again, as we just talked about, we wouldn't want to either.
He's being smart. He's attacking the legs.
Absolutely.
He's laid in 2 vicious shots to the hamstrings of Mr. Grimm right now. And he's still working legs. Uh-oh. Oh,
strong kick there. Ethan Cross shot back into the corner.
I don't think it could be any other kind of kick.
Nope.
But a strong kick.
Nope. Folks, and it is a great match that we're witnessing here at CPW Doomsday.
This is a really good match.
Ethan Cross bringing everything he's got, defending his CPW Mid-Atlantic title. Mr. Grimm, our first time seeing him, without a doubt, impressive, very impressive performer.
I'm impressed.
Ethan Cross forced Mr. Grimm outside. Ethan Cross now to the outside. Referee begins his count. He's approaching. Referee now to the outside. The action on the other side of the ring, some kind of physical altercation there happening.
Cross is back in.
Cross back in. Mr. Grimm still down on the outside.
I mean, there should be a 10 count happening right now, realistically.
Yes, it should.
Instead, our referee is outside checking on Mr. Grimm. Here we go.
Referee back to the inside of the ring and should be beginning what, in all reality, should be a 10 count. And that's exactly what we're getting.
Ethan Cross seems content to sit back and let the count happen.
Well, what do you blame him?
I cannot blame him.
I don't blame him at all.
Not
let the
one
count
bit.
happen. If you can win without having him get back in the ring, why not?
We're at 8.
There's a 9 count.
Oh, he did
Mr.
make
Grimm
it.
made it back underneath the bottom rope. That stops the count.
Now, hey, if you're Ethan Cross, how does that make you feel right now?
I think you're a little nervous.
You have laid in everything that you have, and this man still continues to get up, keep moving forward. Not only moving forward, but moving forward at you. That's got to be
Those are two very different things.
It's got to be a little unsettling, to say the least.
Yeah, I think that we're in a situation where if you're Ethan Cross, all you want to do is survive. That's what you want to do.
I mean, honestly, I think just be safe. Go for the DQ. Drop down. Give another low
But
blow.
I'm okay with Ethan not going for it because I'm enjoying what we're seeing.
I'm purely talking if you want to get the win and get out of here with your head still on your shoulders.
Sure.
You need to drop on down and get this guy another shot into the nether regions.
Ethan Cross.
For some odd reason, Ethan Cross is slowing down the action.
This may turn out to be a big mistake.
My goodness.
Elbow to the face. Ethan Cross staggered. A clothesline from hell. Good gracious.
Remember what I said a minute ago. If you want to get out of here with a win and your head's still on your shoulders, take the DQ. He didn't do it. He didn't listen.
He didn't.
And here we are. I think he just lost some teeth. Maybe an ear.
Good night. Standing vertical suplex here from Mr. Grimm. Still holding Ethan Cross in the air, letting the blood rush
I'm
to his
impressed.
opponents. One-arming it. He's walking around the ring. Ends it with a jumping vertical suplex.
Wow.
Mr. Grimm, without a doubt, is an individual that I'm not sure there's many folks here in CPW that are going to be able to stop this guy.
I don't know if there's a lot of people in a lot of different places that could stop this guy. Unless you just catch him on an off night.
Yeah, I think if you are, oh, what a knee. Ethan Cross staggered again. Are we going to see? Oh,
my goodness.
Vicious powerbomb from Mr. Grimm. Woo! Stiff right knee to the face. He's picking up Ethan again. Fireman's carry.
This is not going to end well. That's got to be the ball game, folks. What is John Washington doing out here again?
I'm not sure who he took out, but he took out somebody. He took out somebody in the entranceway.
I can't see who it is. It's not Fleener.
Was it the individual that enforced his will on John Washington earlier?
It could be R.C. Lovin. I can't see.
R.C. Lovin came to the aid earlier. Mr. Grimm now grabs John Washington by the throat. Strong right hand, John Washington. Low blow by Ethan Cross into a schoolboy roll up. And a 3 count.
Come on, man.
Ethan Cross escapes with his title.
Maybe he did listen to my advice, because that's exactly what he just did. Low blow for the win.
And it was indeed R.C. Lovin that John Washington took out. Here comes little Lovin.
RC took a shot coming when Washington came out that time.
However, folks, the winner of the match, and still your CPW Mid-Atlantic champion, Ethan Cross.
Ethan Cross. Looks like John Washington is found himself still in the ring with
and Mr. Grimm is now standing. If
I don't think
John
it's going
Washington,
John Washington at all. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Mr. Grimm, not a happy man.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Grimm, not a happy man at
See that
all.
target logo on his knee? Yeah. John Washington was the target.
Yep. And John Washington just got taken out of his shoes.
In the body bag.
Mr. Grimm wants the body bag now.
Ethan Cross not looking like he wants any part of getting back in there to help out John Washington.
Ethan Cross standing on the outside of the ring. Ethan Cross wants no part of Mr. Grimm.
I think he's had enough
after he cheated to win. John Washington is being placed in the body bag.
Well, they didn't have a hard time finding one big enough to put him in, that's for sure.
No. He could have gone to Toys R Us and gotten one for the Muppet Express.
That could be that one. It's going to get hot in that body bag.
You know, with as warm as it is in this facility, I can't imagine that it's...
Well, that's a microwave.
Oh, yeah.
That's a microwave right there. No pun intended with the micro part. That one just happened organically. I'm sorry. By far, you know what? The first couple matches were really good.
Absolutely.
Match of the night so far.
Without a doubt, Mr. Grimm, certainly someone that I'm going to look forward to seeing again in the future. He has now, he's got John Washington in the body bag on his shoulder, leaving the facility. An impressive first appearance here for us, for Mr. Grimm. As we await,
I'd like to personally thank Mr. Grimm for refuse removal tonight.
Well said, Brent Fleener. With Mr. Grimm
All right, Aylett.
the trash out.
We're going to take a brief intermission to catch our breath, and before we throw it into overdrive for the second half of tonight's program, we might even find who the loudest fan is.
So, folks,
Not yet.
this is actually going to end our first part of our broadcast tonight as we go into intermission, and we will be resuming to you live when we come back from intermission. 15-minute break, folks.
How about the gentleman from Through the Curtain?
When we
live
return,
podcast here tonight,
when
which
we
you can hear later
return
on
from
various outlets of social media.
our intermission, we're going to be looking
here,
at
please visit any old
a
things.
CPW heavyweight title
Wrestling
match,
can be found there normally.
a fatal four-way
And please
Falls Count Anywhere.
As I've said, best meal in this.
So I'm a little,
You know what? Coming into
right
tonight,
back.
and still,
With the
that
second half of
match
tonight's
seems to be
program.
the most intriguing one to me, because I'm trying to wrap my head around the Falls Count Anywhere part.
right. Fatal four-way Falls Count Anywhere.
But so Are we going to see multiple referees? Like, I mean, I don't know.
I would
how else
imagine
we're going to pull that off.
I would imagine we have to. However, I don't know. I don't know what that's going to look like. But
I
folks,
don't either. But I'm really excited to see it.
we're just a short time away from being able to bring that to you. However, for this particular broadcast, this is going to end our first part of the episode. And we will be coming back to you live when we return from intermission for CPW's, or Through the Curtains live from CPW's Doomsday. Folks, we'll be back shortly.